Welcome to another episode on My Humble Bit. It's your girl, call me Recap. On our episode today, we'll be talking on if you cannot take it, do not give it. What do I mean? If you can't swallow the poison, don't give somebody else the poison to swallow. Why? That's shared wickedness. Alright, so the thing is, we are in a world where everyone is entitled to their opinion. Yes, everyone is entitled to their opinion. You can say whatever you want to say, however you want to say it, wherever, to whomever you want to say whatever you want to say to. But while we are in such a world, or while we have that entitlement in our heads, I believe we should exercise caution on how we dish out things to people, the statements we make to people. Everyone is different, and we're all human beings, and everyone receives, decodes, and codes differently. But I know some people probably don't care or whatsoever, but we should, okay? So while having the entitlement of being entitled to our opinion, or to say whatsoever you want to say and all, some people tend to, just say things out of place. Yes, that is it's almost normal in this society. In fact, it's normal. It's everywhere. But my question now is, why do you get angry when you give somebody gas and they return the blows to you? Like, why do people get vexed after that? Like, I've had my own shares of experience. I've seen people have theirs. I've seen a few people. I've seen some people have theirs, and I've seen a whole lot on social media. Okay, but it's like I said, my question is, why do people get angry when you give somebody gas? I think you should expect a dose. Okay, when you give a gas, expect a dose, and stop vexing up and down. What is that? You go to somebody's DM or you respond on somebody's post, and then you say something nasty, and then the person returns it back to you on the same note, and then you're getting angry. What for? So if you don't want to be pained, you don't dish out the pain. Okay? So yes, a little rhyme there. Okay, so now the thing is, I know some of these people, when some of these people that feel they can just say anything to anybody at any time. Yes, you may be lucky to have had people that, there's some people in this world where you say things to them, no matter what you say to them, no matter what you say to them, no matter what it is, they don't get angry. I don't know how that is done. Yes, people carry different grace, so me, I'm not engraced in that aspect. Yes, I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect. If you're perfect, kudos, I hear you. But nobody is perfect. So, but there are just some people that aspect, they're very, very much graced there. Well, there is nothing you say to them, there is nothing you do to them, they will not get angry. They will just let it slide. But please, for the sake of people that are not engraced in that aspect, yes, I'm a Christian, and I ought to be Christian. I ought to be Christian, and yes, I am. But even God knows that we're not perfect, and He said, "Be ye perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect." So we're working towards perfection. I am working towards perfection. I don't know for my dear listeners, but I am working towards perfection. And so, if you come looking for trouble that I did not keep, or trouble that I don't have anywhere, and you're searching for it, you give me a glass, I'm going to give you a dose. So when I give you a dose, you don't get angry, because you first of all give me your own glass. You understand? So when I give you a dose, don't get angry. So I don't understand. They say respect is reciprocal. If you need respect, if you want someone to respect you, respect somebody else, like respect others. One thing that's I think that's one of the things, not like I didn't know it, but I think I learned more of it in a very more difficult way, because I tend to also realize that, you see, the smallest of a child, the smallest kid in your environment also deserves respect, also deserves to be well spoken to. Even though if you've noticed some children, some very, very small children, there are some things you say to them and then they'll be like, uncle, this and that, they will just, they will just stylishly return it back to you. You understand? So that's the point. Like, when you're speaking to people, yes, you may think you're right, you may even be right, but our deliveries also matters. Like I said, I am not perfect. I have my own shares of this, but we ought to know how to speak to everyone. So if you're looking for trouble that is not there, you're going to get the bass from me. Abi it's the boss. You get anyone you get, just accept it. There was an instance, well, this was way back. There was a time I posted something on social media. I think I posted something, and I think it was about somebody's death, a very popular person, and somebody came into my DM and was like, yes, it's not as if I know the person in person, but the person's testimony like got me a lot, and I posted the person's picture and wrote things about the person. And somebody came to my DM, yes, you people will be posting pictures of people when they are dead, you won't talk about them when they are alive and all blah blah blah. Yes, I know you're entitled to your opinion about that, but like, if you're going to tell me that, I think there should be a way to present it. I don't know, though that's long on this. I'm just using this as an example. There are a couple of them, but just using this one as an example. So you come into my DM to tell me, yeah. Me knowing that I did that out of good intention, probably because especially because of the testimony that came out of the person's life and everything. Yes, you can't know everybody in the world, but you got to know that person at that instance and what have you. Me, that person, in fact, that person hasn't spoken to me in ages and used that one to chat me up. I used the voice notes to blast the person. Yes, I'm not saying I'm right, but and then the person was like, "Come, you have changed. You don't used to be like this, blah 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 blah." Yes, if you do not want to see the other side of the coin, it's best you respect yourself and then keep the coin in the appropriate way. Okay, so. Well, like I said, I'm not saying when somebody is wrong, you should also return. You should pay back bad for bad. No, it's not appropriate. But this is just for us all to be more conscious about how we speak to people, what we say to people. Yes, you may feel there is nothing what you're saying, but sometimes we need to weigh our statements, our actions. And when you realize that what you said or what you did is wrong, I think it's best you apologize. And even the person that responded back rudely, I'm sure if the person is also sensible, after doing that, the person will also come to terms and apologize for whatsoever the person has said. But when you're feeling entitled to your statement, you feel the person should just take whatsoever you've dished out to the person should swallow it and take it. See, if I'm in a position or if I'm in an instance whereby I'm in a place of submission, in a place of a place of duty where I know that whether I'm right or wrong, like I must follow. If it's an instruction I need to follow. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying, but if I'm in such a situation, I will know that yes, I signed up for this. Okay, this person is speaking to me the way, because I've signed up for this. If I'm signing up for such, it's different. But in a free world, okay, in a free world, in this society, we are in a free world. Please, we should weigh our words, we should weigh our actions. And if you do not want to be treated that same way, do not treat people back that same way. Okay? Do not treat people back that same way. Weigh your words. Weigh your words. It's very important. Weigh your words. I remember there was some time back, growing up, having younger siblings, being used to, hey, you do that, come here, all those things like that. And then now growing up, forgetting that these younger ones also are growing, and then you still come with, hey, you, hey. The day they turned, and blasted and busted, making me realize that, hey, yes, you may be older, but see, we deserve some respect from you. Okay, we deserve some respect from you. It's the same thing with everyone, with everybody, your colleagues, your friends, your neighbors, everyone you meet. Everyone deserves a level of respect or the other. So, and even if you're doing it out of familiarity, like if you're going to do it out of familiarity with somebody, I think you should know the kind of person you're going to do that with. The kind of person that that, okay, you've been overly familiar with this person, and you can play a certain kind of play with someone, or you can make a certain kind of statement with someone, because you're already overly familiar with this person and you know what this person can absorb. So I think we should try to weigh all those things and know how we dish our things to people. Okay? So please, all this getting angry after getting a booze after you dish the bars, it's not necessary. Okay? So yeah, but in all, I would say, be at peace with all men. Be at peace with all men. Owe no man nothing. Okay? Owe no man nothing but love. Owe no man nothing but love. Love, love, love. Because love will always win over everything. Yeah, so we've come to the end of today's episode. I remain your girl, Kumi Recap, signing out. Bye.